The establishment of the commission was part of initiatives to reform the water and electricity sectors in the country. And the commission, since its establishment, has 10 offices, I understand. The central office was established in March 2020. The key tasks of the commission, 7 main issues that they deal with. The first one is to provide guidelines for rates to be charged for the provision of utility services. Secondly, to examine and approve utility rates. Thirdly, they protect the interests of consumers and provide utility services. They monitor and enforce standards of performance for provision of utility services. They promote fair competition among public utilities. They receive and investigate complaints and settle complaints relating to utility services. And they advise any person or authority in respect of any public utility. The commission, as part of its intermediary role to bridge the gap between consumers and the regulated utilities, has seen the need to create a platform for consumers and service providers to address challenges in the use of utility services. And this program is an opportunity to interact with customers and to consumers and to take into account their complaints for redress. Furthermore, it will also help do away with misinformation and misconceptions and educate consumers on the right channels to express their concerns. I think this program is timely since it will dissuade the perception of commission not only for rate setting to the benefit of the utility companies and not for the interest of consumers. A platform where utility companies and consumers can dialogue on utility issues for better services is an indication of the Commission's interest in maintaining the balance between both parties. I think for many years, majority of Ghanaians have had no alternative but to source power from ECG and water from the Ghana Water Company. Today, however, there are alternatives. Quite a number of households are considering off-grid solutions when it comes to electricity supply. And for water supply, quite a number of households rely on boreholes. In fact, in terms of drinking water, I dare say, majority of Ghanaians depend more on boreholes as a source of water for sachet and bottled water than water supplied by the Ghana Water Company. About 2 or 3 decades ago, majority of us, well, I think you can attest to this, we were condemned to watching GTV. That was then the only available TV channel to most of us. But today, we are spoiled for choice as to which channel to watch. I think it's in the interest of the utility companies to draw closer to the customers. And this, in my opinion, will become even more necessary as we go into the future. The cost of off-grid solutions are decreasing by the day, and the equipment for the provision of borehole water and water harvesting are also decreasing. And therefore, the competition, in my opinion, will get keener in a not too distant future. Having said that, it is a privilege to be part of this program, and this comes off just after a tariff increment announced by the Commission. This provides an opportunity for participants to receive detailed explanation as to why the increase, and also allow the service providers to show their commitment to provide quality service to justify the increment. And I think I must underline that. Quality services to justify the increment. It is my wish that participants will ask relevant questions and probably offer suggestions such as we improve service delivery within the region.
So what I'm saying is that instead of only coming here occasionally to receive consumer issues, to dialogue with the utility companies here on their services, the Commission decided to establish a permanent office in Cape Coast. In fact, PURC, Nananom Nonye District Assemblies, one other office, PURC ha. permanent office. Mr. Chairman, the reason why PURC Accra has come to join PURC Cape Coast, together with top officials of Ghana Water Company and East, is we want to listen to the concerns of consumers. In our day, Zima consumers will go here. Yepede yete homo how. Na in Penyufuya yehuna be. One for one that doctor I work at hospital, work and one how at one, so that these top officials you can meet them face to face, tell them your concerns, so that we can all address those issues. Your friend of PURC Consumer Service Clinic. It is a mobile clinic. We move around. Earlier this year, the Commission organized public hearings across the country to receive comments on the utility tariff proposals. There. Tuwa Ghana Water no nye ECG wajijeno was about to henenyim there. Yentum yeshe mesa riazoro kodo sikasam na ze business or kona. Yentum kakra yamahon inti yakra pro all around the country to hear comments on the tariff proposals. Mr. Chairman, instead of comments on the tariff proposals, 70% of the comments that came were about the quality of service. Ono norma ma yehunde uhia papa. They are busy, the remain. The consumers need to understand the plans that the utilities have for improving services to them. Without the consumers, the utilities do not exist. The consumers need to find satisfactory channels to lodge their complaints for resolution. Into anam the PURC yetu anamon the yenye ECG no Ghana Water and painful. Wherever we go, we want to do away with the front line and let the consumers meet the experts face to face. Sorry, our chief objective is to promote transparency and cordiality between utilities and their consumers. The utilities today will explain their processes, be it telephone numbers, be it email, letter writing, where to go, how to do it, what time frame to expect that their complaints will be dealt with. We want to hear it all today. The plans they have made. Say, bin anun sumba, da benda na Ghana Water. Wa shishe there wasn't su babadam nkrabatohono. So finally, Mr. Chairman, we also on the 2nd of this month launched the PURC tariff reckoner. In fact, this complaints clinic, as I said, is mobile. We have been to Kumasi, we've been to Ho, we've been to Takrade, we've been to Accra, we've been to Koforidua. Today we are in Cape Coast. In Kumasi, when we launched for the first time what we call a tariff reckoner. Say, copy PURC on the website. But you hear there, baby sebi, wara FAO mobile phone ya. Usike kita epede aya wadun there ezro koto electricity no. Ez usika no ezishima. Obecho de kwa kanya adam na ebenya. Whatever money you have for water, you can anticipate your bill in advance. We have made it so easy and so transparent. We are getting closer to the customers, as Chairman said. So, thank you all so much for coming today. I hope that we will be brief with the presentations, go straight to the point, and allow plenty of time for the consumers to speak. We are here to hear you. Thank you very much.
I'm Keswa Pentinado, the Regional Manager for Central Region. With ECG, what happened is, as you saw in the presentation, anytime somebody lodges a complaint with the PURC, we need to verify the responses with ECG or Ghana Water before the consumers also give us their feedback on whether the satisfaction was good or not. And then we measure it because we have KPIs on which the utilities are measured. So we have the key performance indicators on which the consumers the utility providers are measured with. So if they go against the KPIs, it goes against them, and then vice versa. Going forward, we would suggest that if you have an issue with Ghana Water or ECG, first you report to them. And if you don't meet the satisfied responses you want, then you can fall on the PURC for satisfaction.
Can the general public trust the PURC to be on there?
Yes, we can. The general public can have confidence in PURC. We have displayed that in our presentation. And then if you feel you are in doubt, don't hesitate to contact the PURC.
I think it's a good program. PURC did organize it. We have had some information and it's giving us an insight as to the level of our services to our dear customers. Honestly, we have taken some steps already with regards to getting services close to the customers. And I could see it's one of the issues that they've mentioned here. So we will go do our homeworks and make sure the offices that we intend establishing, customer service centers, would enhance it, get it established, and then get our customers satisfied. So one issue is our level of satisfaction from the customers' end. Two, we realize that there are some customers who also are not aware that they need to get to our offices at any time. And even if they don't have the satisfaction at the customer desk, they have the right to ask for the attention of the district manager or perhaps at the regional level, the general manager. So this forum has also created some level of openness for them to actually appreciate that they could go as far as to the general manager for issues to be addressed. So it's been very good, it's been very frank. They've voiced out their issues. We've been able to address some of them. Those that we have to tackle later, the front desk is there. We'll surely do that. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir, in Kaswa and elsewhere, there have been challenges with purchasing power for e-cash meters and PNS.
Yes, we are aware. We've caught some announcement. We realize that it's not gone deep. It's a maintenance activity that the engineers responsible for our network is carrying on. I would want to use this medium to apologize, but very soon we've been communicating just as we organize this program. But as we get back, we are sure what they are doing will be done. So customers will have the access to purchase our energy. We are sorry about that, but it's going on and everything will be fine as soon as we leave here. Thank you very much.
One other issue that was raised was the extension of electricity to other areas. Yeah. Are there plans?
Yes, we have, let me say, installed capacity enough. So we have planned, especially with the current budget we are preparing, to extend electricity to the newly developed areas. You know, our desire is to enhance our customer population so that what we have can be consumed 100%. So next year, a lot of activities is going to go on for power supply extensions. Currently, it's ongoing in areas like Kaswa, in areas like Mankesim, in areas as Fosu, we have Elimina, and portion of that is Biniba, that we are doing a lot of supply extension projects. We are also embarking on creation of some 33, 11 kV feeders to supplement the existing ones. We are assuring customers that we are not relenting at all, and they will continuously enjoy power the way we expect them to. Thank you very much.
Your full name?
My name is Ankuma Emmanuel. I am the General Manager for Central Region. Thank you.
Okay, so let's touch a bit on tariffs. And customers have complained that the tariffs have.
Yeah, thank you. Issues relating to tariff. We have the regulator. ECG only makes proposal considering the certain factors. So the regulator decides on what to do. So currently we don't increase tariff. We make proposals. But with the current tariff adjustments, we are assuring our customers that we're going to live up to expectation. What we've had, we're going to make sure we extend our power supplies, we extend our customer services to the doorstep of our customers, and be nice to customers, because without them, we wouldn't exist, and we can't exist without the customers.
Okay, what has happened today? My appeal to electricity company of Ghana and the politicians. You see, whenever there's an election, you see politicians coming to communities, chasing people with the meters. and they will give it to them. Because the community members need meter, they will go in for the meter, set the meter will start running. And when you go to ECG to come and then charge you, it's not in their system. For all you know, they will come and remove the meter. At the end of the day, the innocent people are suffering. So I'm appealing to the politicians and then ECG. They should be up and doing and ensure whenever there's election, they should ensure that the right thing is done. Other than that, at the end of the day, the innocent people will suffer. Money has been paid, and yet the case meter is being removed. Who is going to pay for the cost that the community members have paid? You understand? So, in going forward, ECG to ensure that these things will cease in the society.
Have you encountered such problems?
We have encountered, as a zonal council chairman, even just as we are having this program, some of the assembly members are calling me that this is the problem that they are facing. And I think it's very bad. People have already paid money. So now that the meters is being removed, and these people are citizens of this country, they need the service of the meter. They need meter. So now that they are removing the meters, the money that's paid already, who is going to refund their money? Who is going to refund the money? So I think in going forward, ECG should capture them and allow them to use the meters because they are in need of the meter.
So after PURC gave us the new tariff, we're also by law supposed to solve the challenges and problems of our customers and consumers. So we are going around the country to hold these consumer service clinics so that we'll take advantage to solve the problems of consumers. So we've managed to go to a number of regions, and we are still touring the entire country to do that. Now, the challenges that GWCL face is, or what we have noticed per the rounds that we are doing, is the complaints on water quality. And it's emanating from the fact that people think that because galamsey is destroying our water bodies, it's affecting the water that flows into our homes. We want to assure the general public that galamsey is affecting our water bodies and affecting GWCL in terms of cost of production. But when we are able to treat the water and we pump into the system, the water that comes out of the treatment plant meets the best of standards. There are two standards that we use in treating water: the World Health Organization drinking water standards, and then the Ghana Standards Authority's drinking water standards. And Ghana Water Company Limited, we do all we can to treat our water to even exceed the standards for Ghana Standards Authority, which is higher than the WHO. So we want to assure the general public that water that flows into our taps meets the best of standard and they can consume it directly from the tap. Okay, we are complaining because it is the cost that is high, the cost of production that is high, because we are forced to use more chemicals, and then we are also forced to or we lose a greater percentage of the raw water that we abstract in terms of sludge. Okay, so you abstract water with energy and you lose about 40 to 60%. It is not economically prudent. But then the rest, the 40-50% that we are able to treat and pump into the system, meets the best of quality. So everybody should be assured of the quality that flows into our homes.
Yeah, you made mention that you're using drone services to also capture.
Now, we are trying to make customer service quite easy for all our customers. We've had challenges of people unable to leave their gates opened for our meter readers to be able to read the meters. We've also had problems with customers, the dogs or wild dogs in customers' premises attacking our customer care assistants. We've had challenges with our customer care assistants visiting people's properties. So now, our policy now is to change all mechanical meters into digital meters so that we can use the drive past equipment to just drive through the area and to collect all readings without entering the customer property. We are also piloting the use of drones fitted with the drive past equipment so that we fly at a certain height within a community and then we'll still pick the number, the readings. What we have realized that is helping. because within 20 minutes, you are able to read over 500 meters within a certain community. So we have started a pilot, and all things being equal, we should be able to roll the drone services throughout the country.
Okay, say your name again.
My name is Stanley Mate, and Director for Communications, or Head of Communications, Ghana Water.
Masama Ozikan call ECG. By a fikru another akakrem was a fee. Mankaya, I didn't remember food competition or so, Tamadan. And I'm as a crater, I'm as a brown office for extension. Basin Mansehi, 1 year cram on Namawado. And then Jomayan Temple recipient to do or crater and Yanzad and Saka. Basically, Basin Mansehi, me pedum about plants in war, was one community. Robert 25 years in India. Extension and canon and the cronium for preparation of about 1,000 plus now. We are 3,700. Eban and she shared what the community. My autumnal extension of electricity. More being a community. Namia Zona chairman also was me missay. On Cherbiano, PURC by hand setting. Or me a tears the boom of midterms and sending out into a baby to the amnesty. Mimi ade the fear the amnesty can see treat say you know an amnesty no aka said why then any the day yara with 2 meters a woban wo zongo mina zongo as I'm speaking now maybe here ampo assembly man craft from there with 2 meters marine ho baby me pedo mbi said the amnesty no the is it a scam and I do you real ho me atiase there so what bompo na wa abo e bia postpaid that was san agide wo mo prepaid. What is happening? I'm a yakwa, a tumina yakacha on my was swaying. Za Ozuhobio, ye Matuta Master on Papa. Aquacotomy a ya prepaid that. And I was a network, another network, Nazamocrat, no network. My for Kai being a crow. And then I hear my economy why Missy can hide a call. And the Matuta Master, one network. One more mazan na bia obian here no 1 year ni ye na one fama hen abandama ya baka obebre zoze wie wo ECG meter ya basre awen hihye ye wo ye no hesese yara se meter consumption no kwasora sika no so ayakase nti se abade me meter maba se do sua de na maka tap akọ baby a nimpa 1 or tap by meters nimpa 20 na wa tap 1 meter. Definitely consumption burden. Obakoso minimum wage 13 cedis. It is a dama. It means at the end of the day, woman here for one children. Moframa, why your money in the Dutch? Been point in the 21st century, it be the one the bobo in the we are not helping human resource so far as development is concerned. In Jabas, make meters available. And into Mana and Kohinenum. That's it. Ghana Water Company. Masama Ozikan say Tiesika Depe service. Chanchena Wabono. I don't confirm how many feet. But what's my making answer? Chanchena boy don't confirm how many feet.